Good afternoon. This is 4:30 in England, and I am today in Oxford. I just provided my tour, so I decided to go to one of the oldest college of Oxford University. Beside of me is Cross Church College, one of the oldest in the university. And I'm here to tell you the story of one of the honest politician of England. I tell honest because I know that a lot of politicians now are corrupted. Last time I told you the story of the former mayor of Kherson in Ukraine, who struggled, who was captured by Russians. He was promised very good position if he stayed with Russian, but he told no, and he was in prison. He was beaten there, and he was tortured. He told very bad things what Russia do with prisoner, with Ukrainian prisoner there. But today I would like to tell you about one person, Englishman, who impressed me a lot. Hello, Trev. Hello from Oxford. Hello, Robert. Where are you from? Today is, as you can see, this is wonderful day in Oxford. This is very sunny. This is, by the way, very nice park, a lot of trees of college. If you go in there, like I think 5 minutes walk, you can see River Thames with beautiful banks. There are many cafes. Here guides provide different story of college, and these buildings really look impressive. One of the oldest college of Oxford. This is from medieval time, from 1300s. Today, by the way, is open student day, when people who would like to study in Oxford, they can visit colleges for free. They can ask different questions. A lot of people on the street. I had 5 tourists today. 2 of them were from Germany, 1 from Malaysia, and 1 man from Wales. So he told me a lot about Wales region, Wales, about Cardiff. He came here by train, and we visited college, Jesus College, established by Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth, and it was established by Welsh nobility, by Welsh people. Hello. 25 miles east from you, okay. So I think you knew about Oxford and the Oxford history. Yeah, Oxfordshire is really nice, and here a lot of history, especially in Oxford. So Thomas More. Thomas More, I think he especially is known in Russia because many communists consider him like I don't know, like their father. Although he never had been communist, he was a religious person. But Thomas More is famous by his book Utopia. Utopia means fakes. In this book, he tells about imagined country, about some perfect country where people live happily, where everybody have equal right. This country is somewhere in America. In that time, people just were wondering about America. America was just open in that time, so he imagined the traveler who came there, and he opened this perfect country. And his book, he write Utopia. Utopia means this is just imagine fiction. But a lot of communists were inspired by his ideas, and they actually were dreaming about such society, equal society, right? Although it was really utopia, and as you see, a lot of Bolshevik, a lot of communist idea, socialistic, they turn into negative, because in Soviet, for instance, Soviet state, they built communism, but they built it on the bones of a lot of people. A lot of people who were against the regime were just tortured, like now in Russia. Yeah. So about Thomas More. Thomas More was the son of one jurist of London in 1400. He was born in 1400, just before Henry VIII came to the throne. It was very excited time in English history, because in that time British society tried to turn from Catholicism to Protestant religion. They like Protestant beliefs because they make church more simple. According to Protestantism, you should not to have images in the church, you have not to have icons. That is why they clean all the icons and broke all the images. Although now they open these images. And they were against everybody who make church very rich and very decorated. Hello to everybody. If you just join this stream, I'm tour guide in Oxford, and after my tour I try to tell you about history of Oxford and about interesting people of England in the past. Why actually I so interested in the history? You know, today we have so difficult situation in Ukraine, in the world, and sometimes I would like to switch on past, because if you're interested in the past, if you learn the life of the people in the past, you find some analogy and you understand different things what's going on. Because in time of Thomas More, it was really also very difficult. First king was Protestant, his daughter was Catholic, so first they were fighting with Catholicism, and after with Protestantism. Here in central Oxford were burned to 3 Protestant bishops. Anyway, from early life, Thomas More showed that he was very clever boy. He was really good in school, and local bishop sent him to Oxford. So probably he was studying in this college, in Christ Church College. We don't know exactly, because it was far away. It was a long time ago. It was like the end of 1400s when Oxford University actually just started. So he became one of the prominent students of Oxford, and I think he is one of the best, I think, people who started here. After he became a lawyer and after he became judge, he even wanted to keep some spiritual life. He wanted to join monastery, but after he changed his idea and just become a lawyer, and he married. He married 2 young women, and they have 4 children, but unfortunately she died when she was very young. I think Thomas More was very busy with 4 little children. That is why he decided to marry very quickly. He married a widow, Alicia, her name, Alice, her name was. She was older than him. She was very brutal, as historian told, but she liked her. And she told that she is perfect wife to keep his children and all the house. So Thomas More actually he became Chancellor of Henry VIII. Henry VIII loved his smart. He became actually a rich man, and even he built his house in Chelsea. Now Chelsea is the central London, but in that time it was outskirts of London. I have a friend who live in Chelsea. I used to live there for 2 months in 2016. This is a very nice district. I remember there is very nice community. They have volunteering center, and my friend who is saxophonist, he organized very nice tango club in Chelsea. So what is interesting was about Thomas More. He was humanist. Humanist means a person who take about people, about natural world rather than religion. Although he was executed because of religion, it's interesting, yeah. And he was very modern person because in that time all his daughter got education. You know that the only man could study in university, even could study in church. Girls only could learn read and write in just some small ones, some classes. But he got a private teacher for his wives and for his daughter. So his daughter knew Latin, knew Greeks. One of his daughter, Margaret, she was very educated, and she often sent letter to Thomas More, letter in Latin language. Once he even showed this letter to local bishop, and this bishop told that I cannot believe that this letter was written by a girl, by a woman. It was so. It showed that she had a very good. She was very good in grammar. She was very good in Latin. Yeah, and he was so impressed that he sent to her gold Portuguese coin as a gift for her talent, for her education. Yeah, so in that time, after medieval time, in that time, people were very interested in Greek culture, in old Greeks, all Romans. They started to learn and to investigate scientists, Greeks, old scientists, Greeks, philosophers like Plato, like Aristotle. And they believe that not only religion is matter, not only like other word, but also this word as well. Yes, so Thomas More became very good friend of Henry VIII. Henry VIII very often he visited his house in Chelsea. They were walking, even sometimes just came occasionally to him, have dinner, and became very good friend with Thomas More. But unfortunately, in some years he just beheaded him and executed him. Henry VIII, he believed that everything is possible what he wish. If he would like to execute it, it's not a problem, yeah. And even Thomas More. What was the reason? Henry VIII, he was married to a Spanish woman, Spanish queen, Katerina Aragonska. She was Catholic, and she was very strong Catholic. She actually was the mother of Mary Tudor, or Bloody Mary, who was reigned after the Henry VIII. But Henry VIII, he decided to marry other woman. He liked his Fraulein, Anna Boleyn, and he wanted to marry her. It was It was not easy in that time, because if you would like to divorce somebody, you need to ask permission from the Pope. Pope told not. He was in the contact with his wife and he told not. Yeah, I do not give the permission. Okay, Henry VIII told, when I change religion, I don't care about you, about Catholicism. My country become Protestantism, Protestant. So in such way, he declared that England from this time became Protestantism. He became the head of this church, not Pope, but he Henry VIII, and he can do whatever he wants. In such way, he divorced with his old wife and took beautiful Anna Boleyn. But Thomas More, as his chancellor, he was against this. He was against, some people make photo here, he was against new wife, and it was really, it became really a problem between him and Henry VIII. So first he take away all his state position. He told, you will not be my chancellor anymore. Thomas More told, okay, no, you know. But after he bring soldiers to him, and he told that he going to the prison. So he went to the prison, and it's happened that his father-in-law just say goodbye to him nearby on the River Thames, just like here. You can see here is just, there is the River Thames, but this is in Oxford, and that happened in in London. And Thomas More, the last his words were, he told, no matter what, we won together with God. So in such way, he did not refuse of his beliefs, but he stayed with his belief till the end, and he even gave his life for this, his beliefs. It was very difficult for many people to understand this execution, and even Henry VIII was pity about this. When somebody came to him and told that Thomas More was executed, he had the big breakfast with his wife, with his new wife Anna Boleyn, and Henry VIII, who liked to eat, he even stopped the eating and told, okay, this is your gift, this is you guilty, that Thomas More is dead. He, you know, that he even did not recognize that he killed him. This is just ridiculous. And very interesting that very soon he executed his new wife Anna Boleyn, because he wanted to marry a new woman. So such was the story of Anna Boleyn, who tried to make some manipulation with Thomas More and everything, but anyway, she was executed as well. Окей. Музичні скарби України. Hello. Hello to Ukraine. Привіт, України. Звідки ви нас дивитеся? Добрий день, добрий день. Добрий день to everybody. Good evening from Oxford. So this is a beautiful Oxford. I try to go with you further and show you around. I hope the internet will be fine. By the way, in Oxford you can get to the university internet. In every college and nearby every college you can find the local internet and actually can get to it. Oh, this is so sunny in Oxford. So this is beautiful Christ Church College in Oxford. Hello Robert, hello. Hello to everybody. This is nice evening I like such weather in Oxford, in England. It's so rare, especially in this time. There are, by the way, the old house, and they have the little exhibition there. You can buy books there as well. So I hope we still have the internet. Today Oxford is rather crowded because a lot of students come back to here. By the way, here is very nice garden. There are a lot of flowers and there are some water as well. I like that in England there are a lot of flowers and parks. In Ukraine, such kind of parks became popular, I think, from the 18th century. In Bila Tserkva, we have a very common park for England, Alexandria Park, and it was created in English style. So if we come back, actually I can show you and all. If we come back to Thomas More, his best friend was Erasmus de Rotterdam, Eras Rotterdamski, the big philosopher and humanist of 17th century. He was from Rotterdam. I think he was from Holland somewhere. He very often visited Thomas More, and he told this is one of the most friendly person he ever seen. He was very disappointed with his death, and as he told that they have one soul, but he was executed due to human affair, as he told. So such was the story of one of the students of this college, one of the students of Oxford University. You can see how beautiful it is, All Chris College. There are, by the way, the tower where I was filming Harry Potter. New history. So this is Oxford buses. If you go in that way, there is River Thames, the place where Oxford came from. And here is Christ Church College. So thank you a lot for watching, guys, and I was happy to share with you this story. I think such people, even if they lived far away from us, they teach us a lot. I was very impressed about Thomas More and his life and his belief. Yeah, you know, many schools in England get his name, especially like, by the way, this is the old road, especially Catholic schools. In England here, a lot of Catholic schools. My son used to study in one of them lovely school in the village. Every day they came in the morning, and before the studying they prayed there. So it was really impressive how all the schools stay for 2 minutes and pray, and children they were reading the praying. It's very impressive. So thank you guys for watching. Greeting from Oxford, Croatia. Hello. Yeah, I was in Croatia. Oh, it was so nice. It was so beautiful. You have very nice country. Of course, we visit one day. My friend from Ukraine now recently visited Bulgaria. She posts her photo from the sea. This is really nice country, and it's can visit from Ukraine by bus. So she came there. This is, by the way, the Chris Church College. It's, by the way, future student. Oh, thank you for your likes as well. So very joyful life today. There is English taxi. So thank you for watching and enjoy your evening. Goodbye.